Okay, so how are we doing? Is that mission 8? Let's do one more, and then I will probably have to stop. Mainly because my hand's starting to cramp out on me, and that's not the greatest. I'm trying to keep my wrist relatively good. Ooh, this looks like a doozy. Ties. Destroy all enemy structures. An amazing discovery yields unbelievable new tools for the crew. The scanners are processing. Very interesting. Plenty of remains here, and it looks like whoever left them put up a... Sorry, hiccups. Put up a serious fight. I detect structures similar to the capacitive particle bursters we encountered in prior systems. These structures are a bit different, similar cores, but there's an extra module on each. Ogun, I'm sending the scan of the internal structure to your console. Got it. Yes, oh yes, Elegant doesn't even begin to describe them. These structures will take in energy and amplify it. Then, they should unleash a rain of anti-particulate shots. Wish I had thought of this design. I have to fully charge and are offline while charging. That's necessary to get the energy amplification effect. But once loaded, look out, particulate. Supplying them with energy will be a mission priority then. There's also the wreckage here. Let's get to it, crew. Alright. There's also new ship, a lot of other stuff. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so we want to go in here. This is going to be a tight fit. Okay, will that pass through? Perfect. Alright, so let's get a lathe. And an Omni. Couple of Omnis. Looks like we get some more of the amp gems too, so that's good. And then once the lathe is done, I'm actually probably gonna start. Ooh. This looks like it's gonna be a doozy. Start by getting that homeboy down. Alright. Selected the design for the Galcorp tanker. Makes the micro tanker look, well, micro. This should come in handy for extended combat or otherwise powering remote systems. I wonder if you can daisy chain them. Now, we don't have any other power bits until we get to this point, which is probably why we need the tanker. Yep. Alright, I'll get the tanker down. We're going to want to grab... Oh, interesting. It's actually spreading based on this one. Like, this lattice will actually spread it over. Hey, and thank you, Leohawk, for the 8-month resub, as well as the gifted sub to Solar Wolf. Thank you so much. Also, thank you, Chikira96, for the 35-month resub. I missed that one, but thank you. That's it, Joe. I think I'll do a full series on this game. I mean, I only have 7 missions left, counting this one, so, yeah. Let's not do that. Yeah, unfortunately, my power drain is a giant pain here. Oh, that's the benign particulate doing that? Oh, okay. We're gonna have to punch for this real quick. Luckily, I'm in kind of a defensive position, but oof. Well, in this case, I should be able to put an Omni down there. Alright, let's point this sucker at this, and hopefully we can start walloping, ooh. Hopefully we can start walloping them. Joven next. Let's see. Oof. Oh, those are homing? That's a problem. I should probably get a discharger down, otherwise this could go bad. Let's see, that should give me at least a little bit of power. Yeah, because all I have to do is get to this one, and then we can start kind of making our way over. Not nearly as many power nodes to work with, nor as much coverage. Oh, I can move this guy out. Because he can get finished as he goes. I just need to make sure these guys are good. Ooh, that's spooky. Looks like this area is nicely defended. Okay. What a freaking spook. Just trying to get around here is going to be rough. Okay, starting the next one. I know I don't have the power for this, but that's okay. Luckily, it doesn't look like they're spreading too hard. They're mostly content just doing whatever. Ooh. That's actually pretty bad. Not actually, like, peak terrible, but, him being able to snipe me like that is rough. Oh, right, I haven't built my destroyer yet. Alright, I'm just gonna leave these going, build everything, then we'll get in here. Pretty much just crash through and sit on this. Let's see. At what point? Let's move this one over here. Okay. This should work. How you doing? Oh, bam! I don't... Man, I've been going about this mildly backwards. Should be okay. And if I can take this, we can start making our way around. Okay. So, next order of business... Probably just keeping the wolf over here and pointing him at all of these things. He'll just have missiles aplenty for everybody else. Oh, is that a spawner right there? Got it. Ooh. That was actually a lot dirtier than I was expecting it would be. Let's pull back before that goes bad. Poor hammer. Gets wrecked every single time. Okay. Let's move a couple of these in. Okay, so how do we want to deal with this? Poorly. Move that there. Mount an amp gem. Let's see. And in that case, I'm gonna get a... Whoops. No, that'll be fine. I'm gonna get an Omni over here. I don't think it's gonna help me too much. Ah, they got it. Alright. Can I get it down right there? No. Let's see. So the biggest issue is looking at this. Whoops. Okay, let's just plonk some of these around. Alright. How many Omnis can I jam in this immediate area? I can do 3. We want to take this down. Alright. I don't actually have to get them... Okay, there we go. Yeah, they don't actually have to be... Alright, we've got our safe zone. There we go. Got one. No longer spawning. Everything is still kind of rough here. But that's okay. Wow. They're all like... This is the heavy-duty tanker, but I just... Maybe it's just that this one is stronger. Or I got it. It's got better power reach. Okay. Show. Here's the Earth around. Move some of these things in. Alright. I'm going to point it at the hammer. Hammer is unfazed. And that's all I needed it to be. Let's see, tanker also has an energy tank on it. No, it makes sense. I was just hoping it would be, it would just have a sufficiently huge... Let's see. I was just hoping it would have a sufficiently huge AoE, but it does not. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So unfortunately, getting to this is going to be a problem. I guess, honestly, we want to point it at that. Well, that was a lot easier than I was expecting it would be. Alright. So what I'm hoping is, between these, we can start spreading our own mire in this general direction. Alright, we're good? We're good. We're mostly good. Alright, start spreading that there. Pull him in. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. And I'm gonna want a bunch of Omnis here. They're just gonna keep wrecking them. I'm well aware of that. But the faster we can spread this, the better. Speaking of, I'm just gonna sack these over here. Because yeah, if I can take this entire area out, then we do not live in Cubesville anymore. And that's actually really huge for me. Because Cubesville sucks. Alright. Should be good. And that should put us in a position where we don't have any more cubes. Alright, so I'm just going to let the big cannons do their thing. And I think we're kind of golden. Let's see. I'm going to preemptively just move the hammer in. And then one of these bad boys. Okay. Let's just plunk everybody up and in. I don't know if giving him a gem does anything. I also kind of wish you remembered which ones you had gems in. So you just had to unsock it. I don't think I can actually do anything with this guy at this point. I don't see any portals here. So I guess I'll just do that there. Let's see. We good? Looks like it. Okay. Yeah, let's just point all of our guns up and in here. Freaking poor hammer. I believe in you, buddy. Alright. He got it. Not too much else for it. We gotta get in here and kill this quick. There we go. The worms are dead. Long live the worms. Now all we have left are the big things, but that's no biggie. Right. Grab this guy. We're gonna need to move forward. Uh-oh. Okay, luckily I only moved forward with a couple of these things. Let's see, I thought you got terps by this point. Guess not? Do they seriously have terps in this? I would not put it past them. Okay. Let's get all these guys out. Can I just keep this? Oh. Freaking, of course the gem's gonna be the thing that messes me up. Get the gem real quick. We'll just play somewhat basic leapfrog. Put him there. Get all the missiles pointed in. Okay. He's there. These are good. Alright. All the firepower is pretty much everywhere where we need it to be. Let's see. I'm just gonna go see if I can kill this stunner with these guys. It worked out. Okay, so I'm just gonna move that over there. Oh, we did have one more Omni just kind of hanging out. All right. I don't know what the closest I'll be able to get is. Probably these two. Alright, let's see if I can get these close enough. Because it doesn't seem like it's being particularly... It's not doing a very good job. Whoa! It did not like that. Okay, next time, I'm just charging the hammer and then we'll figure it out. Is this the... Oh. We have the Jovian. There we go. Let's see. get these guys closer. Bam. Alright, got it. Yeah, I might have been able to spread out more than I did. Let's see, tanker does not need to be in the energy zone. It doesn't, but it's slower and worse energy, so I don't know. Oh, never actually did grab that gem, did I? Alright, it's fine. We win. We're good. Alright, is that everything? Collect all gems. Oh! It's not a gem, it's this thing. It's the info pickup. I was like, what did I miss? The answer is, oh yeah! I missed the upgrade system from Creeper World 3 where you could upgrade movement speed. That was nice. What if we get that? Info cache is perfectly preserved. It is encased in metallic hydrogen for some reason. The cache's design and origin are rather unbelievable. It's Abraxian in origin. I recognize the external design. Only the office of the Chief Executive used caches like this. That's correct, Chief Amicus. It also means that the contents are encrypted. We have zero hope of decrypting them. As I recall in my studies at that time period, the decryption keys were tied to specific individuals, usually Chairman Abraxas, or a member of his family. The cache would only unlock for whoever it was tied to. Exactly, and since every member of House Abraxas is long gone, so is any hope of accessing this cache. I can only imagine what information it might have held. To even find it here in Redacted Space is strange enough. Bring it to the bridge and let Chief Ticon see it in person. Why? With your permission, Chief Ticon, I suggest we give it a try. Alright, Ogun, I guess a closer look won't hurt. Brings cache to the bridge. Here it is. It's scanning everyone on the bridge. Low-level scan, nothing to be alarmed about. Scan complete. Ogun. Yeah, Cam? How'd you know? Chief Ticon. The cache unlocked after it scanned you. I can access all the data. Stone faced as everyone looks on in silence. Alright, what's in the data? Give me a moment. Let me calm me. The cache contains signed root code for our Galcorp systems. It's a set of functionality I've never encountered. It will provide capabilities beyond anything any of us have ever seen. Thoth, your analysis? The modifications, if installed, would appear to allow the use of amp gems to enable various capabilities or alterations of our weapons and energy systems. Some of these tech enhancements are for our ships and weapons, and some are for things we didn't even know existed until we encountered them in Redacted Space. Very good. Kami, once you're composed, please integrate the modifications into our systems. Yes, sir. Modifications complete. I've enabled a new tech button in the command console. Bring that up to access the new techs. Anything else in the data, Director Kami? I'm still processing the rest. Even after decryption, it doesn't make much sense. I'll need some more time to analyze it. True? Let's worry about why the cache unlocked in my presence later. For now, we have a fight on our hands. I knew we would prevail. We need to innovate. But I knew this crew would succeed. We learned anything else about this system, or the information in the Abraxian cache? Yes, the derelict structures we've encountered are all Abraxian technology. They were built as part of a secret initiative conducted over decades by House Abraxas. It took place here in Redacted Space. It explains why the tech is so unfamiliar to us, but why? Does the information reveal its purpose? Anna, perhaps you'd like to explain? Why would Anna need to explain? It's alright, Kami. Everyone should know that it was absolutely necessary to keep secret what I'm about to tell you. It was necessary to... Spatial disruption detected. Rift space incursion imminent. We need to get out of here now. Jump us to safety. Engage. Tease. Hysterical, you were talking about wanting upgrades and you literally left them behind the entire mission. That is very amusing, yes. The problem is the lore cache that specifically would have helped in that situation was, it was the same color as the ground, so I just totally skipped over it. It is what it is. Oh well. Entering Redacted Space. Okay, here we go. Secrets, destroy all enemy structures. Anna reveals a long-held secret. Jump complete. We barely missed an incoming rift incursion. Something large was entering that last region of space. Unfortunately, 3 of our amp gems were dislodged in the jump and are now scattered in this system. We should make it a priority to recover them. They should prove invaluable for the upgrades we now have access to. Rapid assessment of this region? Or wreckage. Ship design, Abraxian structures. An info cache. All things of interest. The particulate seems more dispersed in this system, with a central area that is an anomalous structure. Looks like one of the Abraxian cannons has been altered by the particulate. It most likely will put up a fight against us. If I can get a lathe close enough, I should be able to purge the particulate and flip it back to our side. Very good. Crew, prepare to engage. Director Kami. In the information we retrieved from the Abraxian cache, was there something about Anna? Or there was something about Anna. You believe she needed to explain something? Sir, the information contains a log entry from the Galcorp chief scientist at the time of the last Abraxian chairman. It mentions a message of great importance being sent to Anna from her grandmother, the chief scientist. I see. In that case, please continue, Anna. Looks down, then looks up to address the crew. I knew this day would come, as it must. Chairman Ticon, your name isn't Dagger Ticon, it's Dagger Abraxas. You're the grandson of Chairman Skarsgård Abraxas, the last Abraxian chief of Galcorp. Chief Ticon's an Abraxas. The rumors that Skarsgård's grandson were saved are true? How could you know this? How could it possibly be Chief Ticon? The knowledge comes to me from my grandmother, who was chief scientist at Galcorp during the Abraxian reign, as Kami mentioned. She secretly encoded a message before she disappeared that is discovered once I came of age. It said that the Abraxian boy had been saved and was in the hands of House Ticon, and no one knew. The secret must be kept at all costs. The very fate of humanity depended on it. Why? I mean, obviously if anyone had known, Chairman Ticon, Abraxas, would have been imprisoned or worse, but why keep it from him till now? Because she knew I'd never have entered Redacted Space if I had known. If what you say is true, Anna, then I would have devoted all my resources to fighting and destroying the Galactic Corporation. Yeah, that, Dagger. I've known you for a long time. What I did was for the greater good. And what greater good could there be? My grandmother's message didn't say. She only said that the answers were in Redacted Space and that you, I, and the most able crew we could assemble would one day find out. I guess there are things she thought necessary to keep from me as well. Chief, I'm speechless. If you're the Abraxian heir, everything is different. You could return and claim the chairmanship of Galcorp. Hangs his head and then looks up firmly at the crew. Crew, my name is Chairman Dagger Ticon. I won't be changing my name anytime soon. If there are any further questions beyond that, you aren't as bright as I thought you were. Prepare to engage. That's cute. Alright, where the heck is a safe spot? Up here. Drop corporate HQ. Probably drop it there. We want to get the new ship type and get a free cannon out of this whole thing. This music is very heroic. Yeah, it is. Oh, gosh, that is not a very big power zone. And that... oh, gosh. This looks messy. Okay, so I'm going to have that there. Which is not something I'm keen on. I thought the Wolf-class ship was awesome. Oaken, take a look at this. Marauder-class, rare and exceedingly expensive for its size. It's a general-purpose but heavily armed craft. They were often used to escort Galcorp officials whenever they would visit the Academy. Well, she's integrated now and yours to command. Okay, so I gotta plunk that guy back there. In that case, we're probably gonna need the micro-tank. Okay, I'm going to move this bad boy back. This is going to get dicey. Now, there was something about tech and upgrades. Oh, for tech, here we go. Mine production increase, energy range increase. Omni reactors. Omni reactors. Oh. Okay. Move, build speed increase, mine dischargers, defensive struck, rock burner, mine cannons, omni cannons. Emitter control, benign emergence. Interesting. How do you increase this? I have no idea. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to put points into both of those. It looks like it just slowly fills up. Yeah, efficiency just goes up with time. Good to know. Alright, let's get another lathe. This is going to get kind of dicey, as we have a hell of a lot of oomph. I do have this over here. He wanted me to spawn in all the way down by this direction. I don't fully know. Okay, Marauder. Do I get the Marauder? Yeah, let's get the Marauder. If it's got big guns, then it's worth my time. Yeah, so it's just slowly going up as we go along. That's cool. Let's get some Omni cannons. And then land production increase. We're going to need more gems than what we've got, but I'll take what I can get. Speaking of... Okay, let's get the Destroyer and the Joven. I think we're in a good spot, so I can kind of just work on both of those. Because yeah, I'm going to want to do some damage to that one, but we're just not in a happy place to do so. What is Rock Burner? Huh. Okay. So seeing as I've got Omni Cannons, we should probably make the most of that. They're cheap, quick to produce, and we've got plenty of them. So that should massively increase our immediate firepower, at least around here. Okay, this is good. Next up, should probably grab the Wolf. I know we should probably go for the Discharger, but we might want to save some of our bits for some other things. Okay, let's start moving some of our big guns into the immediate area. We want to hammer everything down in this location so I can actually kill it. I might be able to get it. With this amount of oomph? I don't know. Looks like we're getting it. Let's see, Omnis can be placed in space too. You're right. You're completely correct, and I forget about this actually often. Okay. They don't have much HP. That's the one issue with them. Okay. Let's actually not do that. let's get the big tanker down. We're gonna want both of those. Wait until the tanker is done, though. Let's see. So what I'm probably going to do is just do a circular sweep and then get the structure in the center. Okay. Move the tanker forward. Should have sufficient guns to more or less keep everything off of its butt anyway. Probably also get a discharger at this point. Alright, there we go. And then once we've got the discharger down, I guess I should probably get the other cruiser. Yeah, we're good. Oh, they don't shoot while they're in space. They only shoot while they're on land. Good to know. Well, in that case, I'll just leave them here. We don't have a whole lot of land masses for them anyway, so I'll just use them as backup defenses. At least for the time being. That's a shame. Okay. Now this one's gonna suck a little bit. There's no way I can daisy chain power, so at best, I'm just going to have to rush it and hope for the best. I guess both of these can scoot over here. Alright, let's just do that. We want to bully this thing into non-existence so I can take it. Maybe get this one, but that one looks like a bad place. Okay. Move that over there. Looks like we are pushing it back at the very least. Should be okay. And yeah, it looks like this guy is actually more than enough to power the whole thing? I think. Yeah. So we're not quite as reliant as I thought we were. Alright, what else do we have? I could do benign emergent, but I don't know if I care too much. What is move and build speed? Build and movement speed of ships. That's actually really good. Alright, we get another Omni. Plonk that over there. It doesn't look like they've even taken this one. This thing's actually holding its own on its own. Words. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I just realized we got this thing here. Let's shell it into non-compliance. That doesn't make sense. Words are hard. Okay, that should be good enough. Beat it down. Now, I could try and hit this if I wanted to instead. Flip side, I can just get a lathe down and get this portal, no problem. Okay. Next up, grabber. Yeah, I'm just going to move this guy over here. I'm curious if I can actually just have a bunch of big guns kind of pointed at this structure to start doing horrible things to it. Okay, there we go. So as long as I'm out of range of the cannons there, we should be able to just kind of do some damage. Not as much as I'd like. but it's enough. Okay. Hit that one. Hopefully this is enough. Maybe we can just get up in there. Let's see. Bring these over. Where's the big tanker? There he is. Because, yeah, what I want to do is deprive them of pretty much all of their external bases, and then probably just repeatedly fly the hammerhead right into the middle of it, just to get rid of the struck. Okay. Let's actually that. Because, yeah, if I can actually push this mine entirely off of this station, and it looks like I have the capability of doing so. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna undo a couple of these. We don't need nearly as many as we had. Okay. Should be good. Start firing that into that. We're not going to be able to do too much more, but that's enough. Is that not enough? Dang. Alright, let's grab the other lathe. We should actually probably be able to move up in here. It does have a big gun, though. Let's get the hammer. The hammer is always great. Hey, thank you, Paradox Prime, for this 16-month resub. 16 months, yeah. It's time. I really wish missiles would actually wreck this stuff, but we need the anti-struck stuff to do it. Let's see. If I get the destroyer over here, it'll probably eat that cannon. Okay, move that over here. Do we have... Yes. Okay. This guy had the beams, didn't he? No, he doesn't have the beams. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just sack a couple of Omnis. Right. Because if we can take this, then we can just leave the Omnis here, and they should be able to charge themselves. There we go. They should be able to charge themselves and do a decent chunk of damage to their structures. Keep them busy. That's the real trick. Alright. In that case, we can move pretty much this entire fleet over here. Gosh, this music is so good. Like, I wish there was a little bit more, I think. Oh, I think I just blew up an Omni. Whoops. Oh! Oh, wait. That's a potential strategy, actually. Hey, speaking of, whammo! Let's see. Looks like I lost the destroyer in the process. And obviously the hammer. But yeah, one thing that I could easily do is actually just chuck my entire fleet just straight into the heart of their defenses. It would sadly probably work. But yeah, giving Omni's turrets was exactly what we needed to do. Alright, let's put him right on the edge of space. Grab these two, plonk him here, just start shelling it. I've got more than enough firepower to effectively just cow any of these things, no problem. Let's just take what's ours. Yeah, they haven't even been able to recover from the damage that I've done to them. Alright, fire! Bam! What was your plan, goon? Oh no, it hit a cruiser. Whatever will I do? Alright, next one's over here. I'm just gonna stick these guys there. We should have enough power that we won't run into too many problems. But yeah, just slowly take out every spawner that we can. I don't see any others. I think this is the one that's coming out with all the wigglies. Let's see. Anything else I want to put points into? Like, honestly, mine cannons? Maybe? What does emitter control do? That actually would be kind of nice, but seeing as I've got grabbers, there's no real reason why not to. I could try Benign Emergent. Let's try Benign Emergent. Set Emergent Rally Point. Charge. Okay. It looks like it's set up. Hopefully it'll work. Alright. Got that. Grab these two. Just chuck them down. And I can build at least a couple more Omnis. There we go. This poor setup. They're just not ready for the sheer amount of bullying I'm throwing their way. Okay. That should give me info pickup. Info cache retrieved. Score. There's another piece of the parity volume we're looking for. Still don't have enough to reconstruct the whole message, but we're getting closer. Alright. Emitter control is good for sending particles around islands when you don't have enough grabbers. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Currently, that's not much of a problem for me. Okay, let's move him closer, seeing as he's actually just taken some random damage. Speaking of, grab one of these, and let's grab a grabber. Alright. Charge! Yeah, giving them the cannons was the right move. Alright, there we go. Move him right in. Charge! Charge! Yeah, when in doubt. Just Bumrush. Where's my other lathe? You gotta get up in here. Because at this point, he's got nothing. I've got everything. It's just a matter of laying down what little is left. Oh, did I actually blow up a lathe running into that thing? I didn't know that was possible. Very good, crew. Excellent work as always. I'd like to apologize for being so terse earlier. The information about my heritage was distressing. I've lived my whole life as a proud Ticon. My parents were two shining examples of parents. That they were. Knowing I came to them from others, and that they loved and cared for me as their own, only increases my admiration and respect for them in return. Director Kami, does the information we retrieved from the Abraxian cache contain any other information about what they were doing and why they were conducting a secret initiative? No, sir, not directly. It mentions a lot of technical talk about entropy and information density. Only references I can't explain are mentions of some group called the Soloi and some device called the Ark. Other than that, nothing. Exit mission. I forgot I actually have to submit my score to get one, but still. Let's see. The other thing is... There we go. Yeah, as a general reminder, I don't need to be told about how to play this game unless I have any specific questions. If I'm not using a mechanic like the dischargers, that's probably because I don't actually view them as particularly necessary, and that, you know, the amount of EMP that I'm getting hit by is hardly worth bothering with. But also just in general, being pushy towards me in any way, shape, or form is not cool, and I don't like it.